Hi, welcome back. And today's question is, what 3 things can I do to start changing my life today? What 3 things can I do to start changing my life today? And good question. And the 3 things you can do, there are many, many things I could recommend, but 3 that will start changing your life. And if you do this consistently every day, you will notice a difference in your life real soon. And the first is to meditate. Now, why meditate? Well, at the end of the day, whatever you do in the world, whatever you create in the world, all starts from how you think. Everything comes from thought. From your thought comes emotion, from emotion comes action, verbal or physical action, and then you get the results, right? So the first thing to do in order to change the results, which means changing your life, right? You want to change the results you're having in your life, you've got to start from up here. And so one thing you can start doing today is to start meditating. Meditating just simply starts creating a stillness in that incessant stream of thoughts that are going on and most people are completely unaware of. So you need to create this little gap in your thought to allow different ideas to come through. Because if you think the same thoughts, you end up creating the same results. So you need to start thinking different thoughts. So first you need to kind of create a gap in that thought to allow different thoughts to come through, to allow inspiration to come through. Yeah? So that's the first thing. And I would recommend just simply by starting with 1 minute a day. That's it. Make it really easy for yourself to get started. Okay? So 1 minute a day, and you can simply listen to your breathing. That's all. Listening to your breathing. Because when you listen to your breathing, you can't think. That's all you have to do. Set your countdown timer. You're using your phone. Count down for 1 minute and listen to your breathing. Just going. That's all. Yeah. So start meditating. The second thing you can start doing today is to simply write down 5 things you're grateful for every day. Every day, either in first thing in the morning or last thing at night. Write 5 things you are grateful for and why. Now, how does that help? Because our brains tend to have this automatic thinking towards the negative. Okay? It's really easy to think of negative things. It's really easy to think of depressing things, of things that don't serve your greatest good. And because also we're bombarded literally with messages externally from the news, social media, all this external communication that grabs our attention is mostly negative. You'll probably notice, right? And it tends to pull you into negative thought cycles, negative thinking, fearful thinking. And if you continue to think those thoughts, you therefore act in a different way, right? Anything coming out of fear is not going to give you a positive, beneficial life, okay? So what gratitude does, when you start thinking of what you're grateful for, you're commanding your mind, you're demanding your mind to look for what's good in your life. And the more you think of good things, the more you focus on good things, you're training your brain to look for more, okay? You have to command that, you have to demand it. It won't happen automatically. It will tend to veer towards the negative because that's the external force that tends to be coming at us right now, right? You've seen it, right, in the media and everywhere, in TV and movies and everything. So you have to command and you have to create that forward momentum force simply by asking yourself, what am I grateful for and why? Asking yourself why requests you to look deeper. It causes you to look a bit deeper so that you don't make it very shallow and very flippant sort of thinking. Okay? So that's the second thing. The third thing is to read. Read. Okay? Because remember, it all starts with your thoughts. Okay? And in order to create a different life, you need to think different thoughts. And if we haven't experienced too many different things, because that's another way of doing it. You can go and experience different things, but that might take bigger investment of time, bigger investment of finances. So one way you can start doing it quite instantly is by reading. Read autobiographies, biographies of people you admire, of successful people. Read productivity books as well. There are loads of really great books. One place I recommend starting is Peak by Anders Ericsson. Peak by Anders Ericsson. He studied high performance experts in all sorts of fields, and he documented how they became experts. And it's wonderful because it teaches you how you can learn new skills really quickly, and which can start changing your life. Okay, so those are the 3 tips to help you that start changing your life. First, meditate. You need to create space for new thoughts to enter your mind. So create a gap by meditating. 2, start commanding your focus to more positive thoughts and look for what's good in your life, because the more you look for what's good, the more good will show up for you. You will start noticing more good. When you notice more good, you act in a different way. When you act in a different way, you create a different result. Okay? And the 3rd is you need to start thinking different thoughts. And it's difficult to think of different thoughts if you haven't thunk them before, right? It's difficult to do that. So the way you do it, the shortcut, is read biographies of people who've done it before. And because then you'll start creeping into their mind, you'll crawl into their head, and you'll see how they just thought bigger. And you'll start infusing that within you. You'll start adopting those kinds of mindsets as well. All right, so go to your library, go on Amazon. It's worth the investment. £10 for a book is well worth it. Okay, it will pay you back 100 times over. Okay, so those are the 3 things you can start doing that will start change your life rather quickly. Okay, thank you again for the question. If you have a question, please pop it in the comments below, and I'll answer it in an upcoming episode. All right, please don't forget to subscribe, and please share this with someone as well, someone that you know who might be struggling, who feels like they need to have a change in their life. Then maybe this might help them. Yeah, okay, thanks for tuning in. I'm Anise Kizilbash, and I'll see you in an upcoming episode. Bye.